So Michael, in the adaptation process, how do you, because obviously some of these texts are quite long, how do you prioritise exactly what precious bits of Shakespeare language you want to have within your own words?
I think it's a matter of taking an angle. So with Romeo and Juliet, it was a decision to focus on their relationship. So that was the through line. Yeah. And so that their scenes together, their story together was prioritised.
Do you ever find it difficult cutting specific scenes?
We very rarely get people saying, "Oh, you should have had that bit." Sometimes you do, but rarely. You should have had that scene in it, or you missed that, or you needed that character.
You sometimes get actors, don't you, requesting certain soliloquies and speeches that you can't.
I mean, the hope is the audience enjoys the hour, and as importantly, they understand the hour. And I think in the adaptations, I don't know if you've noticed, but it starts with both productions, with both Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet. They start with more contemporary speak early on, and then there's less and less. So in Romeo and Juliet, you've got pure Romeo and Juliet by the end. So you're almost like weaning the audience off contemporary and taking them into the world of Shakespeare. I mean, that's the plan. So the end of it, that was great. Really enjoyed that. That was fun. And ideally, they would equate that with Shakespeare as fun. Shakespeare's interesting. I want to know more. I'm not stupid. I get it. I think that being not stupid is an important point. But the danger is that at a young age, people say that's nothing to do with me. It's a different language. It's a different culture. It's a different time. I don't relate to that, and people self-exclude from it.
And how do you find relating to 12 to 16-year-olds these days when you're writing, like keeping up with what's current? How do you keep up with what's current, Mike?
Are you on TikTok?
What's your research?
I'm on top
You're
tick.
on the ground.
I'm on top tick. I'm on top tick. And instant. I'm on
Instant.
Top tick. Yeah.
Instant.
I think what's nice is when like in this production, you've got actors that get it, and there's an element of you can sculpt the contemporary speak around it. Like Samater, he does that without even being asked to do it. He does that naturally. He starts to bring his own
Flair.
personality into and add words, changes words, and it makes it very comfortable to contemporary audience. I mean, the writing it doesn't attempt to write as a teenager.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? It doesn't
I
attempt
do
to do
now notice that.
Thank you. Because I can't remember.
Have you ever had struggles in terms of reducing the cast down to, for example, 3 actors?
I think with the Shakespeare, we've had one person Shakespeare, we've had 2, we've had 3 and 4. But I think, like within Romeo and Juliet, 2 of the characters are predominantly playing the leads, Romeo and Juliet. So from an audience point of view, that's very helpful. If you don't know the story, I know that Emma's playing Juliet and you're playing Romeo. Mm-hmm. And that's quite nice, like guide ropes, if you like. I know where I am, I know at least, I know who they are.
Yeah.
True. So, and Samatar's character is invented, and he takes on lines of other characters. But he's also our interpreter. He's our commentator. He's our narrator.
Tour guide.
I think that's what makes these works special, because we kind of come in and out of it and comment on it and comment on what we're doing. And I just think that's quite. It's less exclusive. Normally you go to the theatre and play. You sit there. Your role is as an audience to pay your money, sit there and watch it and clap at the end. And ours is very like, this is, you're in this, you're
involved.
Do you have a process for coming up with the contemporary text?
Well, the process in adapting a Shakespeare.
Yeah, because obviously there are sections that are the Shakespeare, and then sections of your own writing.
Yeah,
So
I think with Romeo and Juliet, those scenes that we've kept almost, the balcony scene, your last morning together. There are certain scenes which we've kept as pure. And I think it's quite nice to. It didn't need to play with that actually, and I think it works. I mean, generally you're conscious of these are generally going to be performed in school, so you're conscious of the school timetable and conscious that keep it under an hour. If you start saying, "Oh, this is an hour 25 minutes," that causes nightmares in terms of logistics. And I think in any play, I think anything that I love anything that's just under an hour.
Yes.
Or, you know, if there's, well, that's your interval. I think a human being, I think, approaching an hour, it's time to move. But listen, thank you for your interest. And
Should we rehearse?
let's get back to it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, and we're off.